Welcome back, everyone. And for those of you who are new, welcome to my platform. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. Please make sure you're familiar with my legal disclaimer. It is in the description box below, but by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. While watching my videos, and by watching my videos, you guys are agreeing to attack, bully, or persecute me for my calling. Also, this contract includes gatekeeping, shadow banning, and the copywriting of my content. Whether you're getting caught or not for doing that, these are messages channeled from the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. And so basically you're putting your own self up as a sacrifice if you do this to me. Okay, now we're going to do the prayer. So I'd like to ask that the Most High God can be with us now and the Holy Spirit, including Christ and the archangels, spirit teams, our spirit guides of highest light and resonance. Okay, I'd like to call them into the space, into my space, into your space. And I would like for specifically Archangel Michael to please block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, and the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. And I pray for this platform, and I pray over this platform and over my other platform. By the way, you guys, in the description box below is a link to my other platform where I do oracle card readings. And also, if you want to tip or donate, there are PayPal and Cash App links in the description box and my legal disclaimer. Okay. All right. So I'd like to ask Archangel Michael to block out anyone or anything that would try to negatively influence or impact this reading in any way. I pray for the highest light, the highest wisdom, the highest truth to be revealed to me and my collective. And I pray for all of my subscribers. Thank you for reminding me, whoever just liked the video. Please like the video as you guys come in. Okay, so and now as I call upon your personal favor, Most High God, I would like to ask for the full armor for protection during my life's work and mission here on the earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, Heavenly Source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers and my platform, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will, and I am open for any messages that you have or that you want channeled to the collective at this time. The star is on the bottom. So my overall message is that if somebody wants to come towards y'all, like they're saying, like somebody's trying to pray to God, God, please force them to let me back in their life. God, I really messed up, all this shit. Okay, if someone wants to come towards you, they either need to come correct, which means make the changes that need to be made to come towards you. Either come correct or just don't come at all. Point blank, period. Welcome in, Fashionista. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So someone is like trying to plead with spirit, like, please let them bring me back. No, if this person can't come to you correct, which means come to you and not lie, come to you and not spy on you, come to you, and if they can actually get their shit together, but I'm not really picking up that this person's going to get their shit together, but they want to come towards you anyways. And it's like, no, get your situation figured out. You know, if this person's leaving a relationship or starting one or whatever. Oh, thank you so much, Fashionista, for the donation. You are awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, this person wants to come back so freaking bad that they're to the point where now, like, their witchcraft has failed. And now they're like literally have no resort other than to go to God. Oh, thank you so much. You're awesome. So they're going to God, but God is telling this person, like, okay, if you want to come towards my child ever again, first of all, God is pretty much saying no to this request that this person's made. They see you as the star, like big time. So I'm going to pull that card. but like they want to come towards you and they're not getting their stuff together. Like this person has addictions and they've been doing it's like you never know what people are doing since they haven't been around you. Oh, yes, come correct or don't come at all. That's exactly what God is saying. It's like either come and be, and God is actually glad that you and this person split up, because this person now, when this person was with you, they were relying on your connection to the Most High and to the divine. Now that they're separated from you, they have to have their own, and they're realizing that if they want to get close to you ever again, they're going to have to go through the Most High God, which the Most High God has basically said no. Now this Chariot energy has to be very careful. Also, this could be talking about the chariot, your vehicle. Okay. Remember, fashionista, to smudge your trunk. I talked with another psychic about this situation with sending the spell work, and we both agreed that you need to smudge your trunk, the trunk of your car. So this could be talking about that, but I'm also getting that this is some type of, presence that's around this person. It's like a police presence or something. So I don't know what they've gotten themselves mixed up in, or if this is going to be something where they don't leave you alone. Okay, do it today for sure. And then check with me like after you do it the next day, and I'll look at the energy and make sure that you got everything. But yeah, this person is so confused. They're like, why, when I went to the crossroads, why did I get denied? Usually every time, see, this person knows a karmic, like this is a weird situation. This person tried to put you under some type of love spell work, but they're actually under some type of love spell work from somebody else. God, he's talking to the Most High. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Exactly. Where you left this person at, they're acting like they're not really there anymore, but they're still wanting to rely on your relationship with the Most High God. So this Page of Cups just came falling out. So there is somebody who is in trouble with the police, okay? Or they're about to be. Maybe this person doesn't just stalk you. Maybe they stalk other people. Like I'm getting just some very erratic, possessed behavior coming out of the energy that we're talking about today. I don't feel like they are emotionally or mentally stable. I feel like they are a Page of Cups. They're a dirty offer. This person could be like, I want to say like a snitch, but they want to come towards you with a dirty offer, basically. And they're also working with the police in some type of way. But you know what I'm kind of getting? I'm kind of getting that you guys may be already, because you're in this star energy, you guys could already be watched by the police. And this person coming towards you, I feel like the police, this is like the first time I've ever felt this from the cops. The cops know that this person is crazy, okay? And crazy about you. You have an overflowing cup of love, Ace of Cups coming from the universe, which means that, these people are going to see, if this person comes to your house or does anything else weird and you have to report this person. A Page of Cups is somebody that cares about how they look, how they dress, like very superficial bullshit with this person. This person could think that they're like a hopeless romantic, or I don't know what it is, but they're very exaggerated. They exaggerate. Everything this person says is an exaggeration. So if they are going to stalk you because of your star quality and because you have a loving family and you're at peace, these police officers that are already watching you, because this is not the first person that's tried to come at you like this, they're going to intercede on this Page of Cups energy on your behalf. You may not even know that they do this, but like literally, I'm getting that this person, if they continue to stalk you, even online, they may end up being on an ankle monitor. And if you don't know what an ankle monitor, yes, his offers were never clean, always fishy. An ankle monitor is like a tracking device that goes around your ankle, and you basically can't leave, like, I don't know if it's the radius of a city or if it's the radius of your house, but like there's different types of ankle monitor. that programs that you can get on, they're really expensive. So this person is going to be forced, like the police will force this person into handcuffs. I'm not kidding. Very superficial. Yeah. Yeah. This person's not even a covert narc, though. Like they openly share their narcissistic energy with people. And the thing is I feel like this person's mother basically went up behind this person their entire life, their mother or their father, because they were also a narcissist. But now this person's mother is like, you can't continue to stalk and harass somebody. You're going to get in trouble. I feel like this person's mother could be intuitive. She's like, you're going to get in trouble if you continue to stalk and harass so and so. And maybe this person's mother didn't want them to be with you or make an offer to you. But I feel like since you've been gone, this person's mother is now real grateful that you were in this person's life. Yes, like a dog collar, but for the ankle. That's so funny. Oh my God. It doesn't like shock you though. I don't know if you guys know about those collars that shock the dog. And I'm not laughing about that, but it's sad. So this person like literally may get put down. And it could be, I hope that this is not something that has to go to court, because all this person has to do is leave you alone. I mean, for them to be able to get by in life and not be put in any restriction, they just need to leave you alone. And that's why God's like, you better either come correct or don't come at all. And that means that this person would have to get right with God. They'd have to, I mean, it would be, this person would not be ready to come towards you for years, because, and the thing is, they may never be ready to come towards you because you've got this Three of Pentacles energy, a community that backs you. I feel like your neighbors are not down with this person's fuck shit. If this person brought any strife to your neighbors or made your neighbors feel any type of way, especially if they're stalking and watching you, these neighbors of yours are going to call the police on this person. Yeah, parents are horrible. The mother is the one that told him not to marry you. Yeah, and now she's singing a different tune. I wouldn't be surprised if this woman's like, hey, how are you doing? Sends you a message like, hey, how are you doing? She realizes that where she was thinking her entire life that every other woman was the problem, she's realizing that it's her son that's the problem. And it is. This person is kind of delusional, and they're very superficial and shallow. Like this is probably the first time they've ever gone to God, and they still have a trick up their sleeve. Like, and so this person is not, if your neighbors see this person watching your house, they're going to call the police. And this person, if they violate whatever protection order that gets put into place, and it would be like that this person can't come within a certain mile radius, like maybe 30 miles of you or something like that. And they would put some type of monitoring thing on him or his vehicle. I feel like you've got a Chariot energy already watching you because somebody has tried to do something in the past probably 48 hours regarding your energy. And there are cops that the reason they're detectives and shit like that is because they are intuitive people. And that's basically, they're just using their intuitive gifts and then finding evidence on people. But these people are much smarter than whoever this ex is of yours. Okay. They're just worlds smarter. She did train her son to be like that. Like I was saying, this woman's parents, or I mean, I'm sorry, whoever this person is, their parents are narcissists. And so that's why they were thinking that it was the female, it was your fault, but it's not your fault. It was always this person. But I feel like this energy, this Page of Cups, very immature energy, was always lying about you, saying that you said and did things that you didn't so that it would excuse their behavior. But there is nothing that excuses stalking. I mean, that's, if you're stalking someone, you're coming towards them with the intention to be a slime ball, to be sneaky, and to watch them without them knowing. That's creepy. That is truly disturbing. Oh my God. Seriously. It is very creepy to come towards somebody and be like, well, I'm going to come at a time when I know they're in their house, they're in their house sleeping. And for this person to communicate what they're going to do, I feel like this person has a karmic that they're engaging with, and they're talking shit to this karmic, creating a lot of illusions around your name with this karmic and energy, basically trying to have you sacrifice, because this other female wants to come for you, and it's because of the bullshit that's come out of this Page of Cups mouth. It's just complete bullshit. I mean, this person says that you still want to be with them. No, you do not. Like this person's playing tricks on this other person's mind with the intention to sacrifice them, and it's going to end up getting them sacrificed. I'm telling you what, the worst. First of all, them losing you is the vengeance. It is the karma. Is God mad at you for dancing on the internet? No, I don't really feel like God's mad at you, but somebody else is. But yeah. So this person has tried to sacrifice you through creating illusions. They thought that this illusion that they were creating about you was going to, get the police off their back. It's not. The police are only watching this person now because they've come into your vicinity. And I do pick up that you could have had neighbors, Yeah, more of that energy, Nurkurim. I do get a feeling with that. Yeah, this is like somebody that is extremely manipulative, very witchy, very like this karmic that they're dealing with has already put this person under a spell. So it's like this person tried to put you under a spell, but they're actually under a spell. It's a very weird situation. And the reason that they're going to get caught up like this is because when they went to go to the Most High God specifically showed them that they needed to take certain steps to clear up things in their lives. And only if they did right by you, and only if they did right by God, would they be allowed to walk into your life or even approach you again. And this person hasn't taken the steps. Like, first of all, they need to go to a doctor. Having a compulsive urge to stalk somebody is not normal. And that being so obsessed with somebody else's energy to the point where you're going to hide around their home, that's not normal. And people need to start really waking up and realizing that this is not normal behavior, and it's not going to be tolerated against the chosen, against you starseeds. Okay. It's like we have protection that comes from the heavens. Literally, these people need to understand that. Exactly. Throwing the trash out in the front of your yard, your ex's friends. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting that this person, they didn't do spell work when they first got with you. Well, when they first got with you, they had done something to boost their own energy. But like since they were with you, they didn't ever practice this witchcraft shit when you were there. But the moment that they got with this karmic was into witchcraft, and it pulled this person into it. Because I feel like this person was either an atheist or they just, didn't care about God. Now all of a sudden they see you shining like a star and having a glow up, and they're about to throw up. They're like tripping out. This person is so green with envy, like my shirt, like straight up green with envy. I think envy would be a different color green than my shirt, but still they are green with envy. Like big time. And so is this karmic. This karmic is probably more dangerous than this person because they're the one that walks around casting spells on everybody that they come into contact with, which is like extremely dangerous because eventually they're going to get caught up. 9 of Swords. Daisy chain of spell works exactly. Their spiritual stalking is next level. Driving around the house in different cars. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. They lost their vehicle. They're using somebody else's. This Knight of Swords, this person is in deep regret for sacrificing you and for creating these illusions about you, because they took a karmic who was already karmic, somebody very low vibrational that does a lot of witchcraft, And then they turn this person into a weapon and use and incited so much envy and jealousy in this other person to attack you. And they feel like that's justice. The Most High God is saying that this person needs to walk away from this karmic, and that this person needs to start trying, if they want to make up, they need to basically start trying to protect you guys. Yeah, all shades of green. They need to start trying to protect you guys instead of projecting all of their bullshit. And again, you're not broke, you're not lost, you're not broken, you're not gone. This person is like, they probably have 2% of their soul left. And that's why when it comes to their conscience, this person is such a, like, you know how everybody has a different love language? This person's love language is gift giving, or it's buying things. I'm sorry, sir, ma'am, whoever this person is, but them buying some shit and spending some freaking money that they got from doing something wrong anyways, or stole it from somebody else. But nobody wants these fucking gifts, whatever this is that they want to bring to you. Nobody wants this. And remember, you from anybody that they give you a gift, accept it. You are entering into, because I was talking about this with another psychic last night, how this higher dimensional entity could only do something if you guys would have engaged with the gift. If you guys would have, if, like, let's say this, and this is just an example. Let's say somebody sends you a necklace in the mail. Okay. And a bunch of flowers. If you would have brought the flowers into your house and put them in a vase, and if you would have put the necklace on that this person sent to you, then this higher dimensional being would have been allowed to come in, because you're actually entering into a contract with that being. Then that being would be allowed to come in through the jewelry, through the flowers, into your home and into your heart, into your body, into your vessel. And then it would be able to start doing whatever work it's going to do. Whether it's that work would work or not, it still is like, when you guys accept gifts from other people, you are entering into a contract with whatever they are engaged with. And if they're sending the intention of like, okay, well, I'm going to give you a gift and then you should give me a gift. No. This person could literally give you a cursed necklace or something. And then right after that, like, be like, okay, well, I would like your psychic abilities. I would like your gifts. Since we're exchanging gifts and entering into a contract, then what I want for the gift that I gave you is all of your talents and everything that's supposed to come to you. That's how these witches and warlocks are. They're going into the 8 of Swords. The 9 of Swords to the 8 of Swords are already ashamed. This is a lot of entrapment. It's a lot of jail. It's a lot of ankle monitor. This is the direction that they're headed in. And it's because this person's mother and father never checked them, like put them in their place. And instead, and again, this person was abused by their parents or neglected. I don't want to say abused, but they were neglected severely, emotionally severely, and mentally neglected. Okay. But their parents never really put them in their place. They always backed up their bullshit. And so that's why this person is going to end up going into jail or some type of restriction. This could even be purgatory, because, you know, they don't understand consequences and the fact that what goes around comes around. You know, this person wanted to send out some type of gift and spell to put you under a love spell. And that's exactly what this karmic has already done to him. That's like sad as shit. But I do get this like Luciferian mentality, or maybe it's Satanism mentality from this person. I don't know what they've been studying, but like I get this feeling like this person truly believes that the tags that they wow, see, getting evidence on you. That's another thing that's just absolutely ridiculous. No, I would keep any evidence that you have on your phone just in case you have to get a restraining order against this person. So yeah, do not delete the evidence. But yeah, this person believes that tags, like what you wear, your clothing. Wow, I don't know what the hell that spirit was. But yeah, okay, we rebuke that. Whatever this is, yesterday was a better day. Good, Ragnarok. Yay. All right. We're always hoping for better days. But this person believes that their tags mean something. And I can't really explain it because it's a very abstract concept. But this is like, having designer clothes or something like that. They feel like that means something more than having something that's expensive, I think. So this person could be very brutally honest to the point where it gets them in trouble. They're going to be forced into having to live by other people's rules if they don't stop with the stalking. And that's why God's like, either come correct or don't come at all. Because this person could just move on, and begin another life. Not like having another life, like being reincarnated, not saying that, but this person could just move on and let you go. Like the fact that they created so many illusions around you to sacrifice you, and the fact that there is nobody else that's willing to engage in this behavior. It's like you're being seen as a saint now, and this person's parent is still not going to check them. That's why they're going to end up restricted. And if this is a man stalking a man, because that's also what I'm picking up on here. Yeah. I don't know what doppelganger. If you guys ever hear your voice being called, do not answer that shit. Yeah, 2 glitches happened. I know, I've seen those. I don't know what the hell those things are, but I rebuke it. But yeah, literally. I know that's kind of an old way of thinking, but what I'm kind of getting here, brands and tags and all that shit, that's always been around. That's always been a thing. But other than being something that the wealthy use, I don't feel like clothing means anything. Okay. Like, I just don't. I feel like you can be a good person wearing $500 jeans, or you could be a good person wearing $5 jeans. You know what I mean? Likes to keep his tags on his clothes. Exactly. Yeah. And so this person gets some type of feeling that is like an adrenaline feeling when he touches these clothes. And maybe it is something sensory, but this person needs to understand that not everybody looks at, clothing in that type of way, which is wild. This is a warped perception anyways. I remember my outlook on clothing changed when I had to wear uniforms to Catholic school. And then it was like, you don't really have freedom of expression because everybody has to wear the same thing. But this person is like taking this shit to a whole nother level. Yeah, this is an 8 of Cups in the reverse. Look at that. Relentless pursuit of money, financial problems, loss of values. And I don't know how, you could lose your values through worshiping clothing, but it's giving me that type of vibe. It says a new love or rekindled romance may be just an illusion of happiness for this person. What did I say about this person being with a karmic? And then it says, you lose something real and enduring if you chase this illusion. What did I say? This person lost you. They either need to come back correct or not come at all. Yes, into a facade, very much into image, like into brand, into all that stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that stuff, but making all of your existence and life about that, it's really superficial, and it's not skin deep. It's just like, I want to say superficial. It's petty. I definitely feel like there's more to life than the way you look. Okay. And I feel that some people, their energy, I don't even necessarily I don't have, lots of people will have a type, but it's actually a type of energy. And so this energy can exist in many different people. This person is associating everything with how it looks on the outside. Okay. It says that money will not make them happy, but this person doesn't understand that yet. They still feel like money is that if they get enough money, they'll be able to get you back, or they'll be able to engage with you, because maybe this person thinks that you don't have money. I feel like God is making sure that you have money so that you don't have to rely on anybody else. Yeah. It says money will not make them happy. Get in touch with their core values. This person didn't have any because of their narc mother. So everything in this person's life was about serving their parents. And now, because this person's parents never disciplined them, I'm not saying to beat your children or anything like that. You can always talk something out with children. You know, I raised a stepchild for like 10 years. I never had to spank or anything. I never would ever think to do that because I could just talk to the person. Sweet, sweet girl. Still a sweet girl, even though she's an adult now. But still, it's like just unnecessary. This person's, you know, they have that saying, it's like spare the rod, spare the child. I disagree. I think when you beat children, that's bad. Like you shouldn't do that, because if you don't want your child to hit other people, then you better not hit them. Like that's kind of common sense. This person was never even like, okay, what was the disciplines when she was super young? It was like stand in the corner until you calm down. Okay, like go off into the corner or go into your room until you calm down. This person never had any structure like that. They were just allowed to go off on people. And that's it's that behavior that was allowed when they were young and growing up that was never reprimanded, or just even like, oh, I'm taking your phone away because you did this or didn't do that. That's what I'm saying, is it's this reason, the reason how they were raised, that's going to cause them to become restricted by the police. And I do feel like that your neighborhood is like watching, and if they see any type of suspicious shit, like this warlock energy trying to come to do anything, they're going to call 911 on this person. They're not going to allow you to be vandalized. High priestess, you already know who it is that I'm talking about. See, people view you as a high priestess in the community that you come from. And even if you're a masculine energy, the high priestess is just somebody that's very intuitive, very psychic, and is on the receiving end of intuition, is what I would say. The high priestess goes within, finds the answer, taps into their own intuition, and then comes out with an actual fix for a problem. See, you know that this person is involved in some shady shit. You also know that that they haven't revealed their true, like this person wants to come back, but they haven't revealed their true intention yet of why do they want to come back like this. I don't know why the music just got really quiet. Okay, there it goes. But yeah, you being the high priestess just also shows that you could have picked up on this energy and on this person, and you're just like, no, that's not what I want. This person's so dissatisfied. That's because they're chasing material things. They look at you as being a material object that they can possess. No, people are not material objects. Look at this person, so dissatisfied. And I also feel like this police energy is they're going to be dissatisfied when it comes to whatever this person does. Because they're about to do something that's going to be blocked. I will tell you that. The same way that you get a dizzy spell. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you know what it is, Demita, it's this person trying to tap into your guys' energy. Like it's literally trying to tap into your field. That's not okay. See, I can read people's energy without penetrating it or draining it or causing them to get sick. This person isn't trying to read your energy. They're trying to pull something out of you and put it into them. That's why I feel like this person is possessed. Mental attacks on your crown. Yeah, your head, it is like an instant migraine. It's on your crown chakra and then your third eye. Yeah, you like somebody else. Yeah. Well, whoever this person is, this superficial person, they're depressed and they're self-absorbed. Okay. Like I said, they're a narcissist, and they're a narcissist because their parents were a narcissist. This person could have had an absent father part of his life. I know that's not your problem, but you're dealing with somebody that's going to, if they were to come back into your life now, they would want you to fix their broken self, like everything about them being broken. This person needs to go back to when they were a child and heal. heal themselves. You cut this person off, you will continue to do this, is what I'm feeling, because you know that this energy is not here for you. It's extremely superficial, and it's only to pull you off of your divine path. And so Spirit's like, nah, I don't feel like this person coming back into your life would be a good thing for you. And that's because this person is going to come offer you something that has spell work on it. And this shit is not strong, I can tell you that. But like I said, if you were to accept a gift from this person, then and put it on and wear it and like truly accept it, then this person, whatever entity they're working with or deity or whatever this thing is, it would then come into agreement with you. Basically, it would have your consent. And we're not giving this person consent. You're still saying no to them, and that's exactly what you need to do. Because if you were to say yes and go backwards, you would fail a major test. Yeah, this person wants you to be extremely in the energy of the Fool, just unaware, and somebody that's a dreamer that really believes in the relationship. This person doesn't even really believe in God, but they're like, I'll do anything. I'll do anything. This person will do anything but the right thing. Yeah, they do like using people as a battery. And I was talking about this witchcraft before, how it's done. They do one ritual that's like something that goes throughout the entire year. They do it one time, and that's to create the it's to create the body of work. And then they do upkeep, and the upkeep is like every moon cycle, and it fuels the original work that they did. It's crazy. I think this person believes that they're in love with you, but they're in love with the physical world a little bit too much. And they don't understand the inner worlds. They don't understand the higher dimensions. This person's not afraid of what's going to happen to them when they pass away. This person literally feels like, oh, well, I knew an earth angel collective person. So if I pass away, nothing's going to happen to me. That's foolish thinking. This person's going to go to purgatory and then going to go to hell after spending a little spell in purgatory. And they're going to have an angel that sits there and reviews every action that this person did from the time they were born to the time when they're no longer here. Okay. And I'm not laughing about that, because angels do that with everyone that passes away. You have the opportunity to do that if you want to. But like, this person doesn't understand that they're not getting into heaven because you're getting into heaven. Literally, you're getting into heaven because you're the high priestess. You're doing the right thing. You're aligning the community with the Holy Spirit and with God. Okay. And you're cutting off connections to anything that doesn't serve you. So you're basically leading people to God in your own unique way. This person is not leading. This person's just trying to follow you, basically. There is a King of Pentacles that this person went to go see. This person is a deal maker. They make deals because, like I said, you can't really sell your soul to the devil, but you can make deals for this lifetime. Because you can't sell your soul because you don't own your soul, okay? And that's point blank, period. But you can make earthly deals. There is a King of Pentacles. Somebody could be in the industry or somebody that is attached to whatever the Satanism that I'm picking up on. But they basically will make deals with people and entities. And it always puts people in the Hangman, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, some type of straight up restriction. Yeah, trickster pastor. It's always a straight up restriction. It's like they make, as soon as they enter into contract with whatever this is, they become restricted, and then somebody else becomes, whoever they target usually becomes restricted. But like I said, how this person was planning to target you was to send you something so that you would enter into agreement with whatever this is and say yes to it. And it's a hell no. You've got an Ace of Wands here fueling your projects. This person wants to be a part of your winning season because they see that you're about to create a family. You're about to enter into the Wheel of Fortune. You're about to come into your destiny. And this person feels like that you shouldn't be allowed to be happy without them. Wow. For reals? Wow. That's not what's going to happen here. Okay, this Wheel of Fortune is protected by the Most High God and the archangels. So I think that this person's, belief that you shouldn't be happy without them is really, really twisted. A Seven of Swords. This person wants, like, when suitors come towards you or possible partners, this person wants you to self-sabotage. This is talking about that many choices confront this person, but only one of those choices is the correct answer. And it's to walk away. It is to walk away from whatever they've done, to repent, and to ask God to break the contract. Of course, this person's going to lose a lot of financial stuff because their deal was to get, like, clothes, like cars, superficial shit, stuff that's on the outside. Like, sweetie, if I love you, I love you. I don't care what you wear. I don't care what car you drive. As long as you wash your ass and you take care of yourself, then, I can love you. But this type of person is somebody that truly in their heart believes have, and this is the energy of LA, kind of demonic. It's like always pushing that narrative of, oh, if I don't drive this, if I don't drive that, then I'm not good enough. This person feels like if they don't have the trappings of success, then they're not going to be good enough for you. Okay. Which they're not good enough for you in a completely different reason. Concubine. Exactly. Isn't a concubine like a mistress or something? Yeah. They want you to self-sabotage when people come near you so that you won't know who is there for you. This is also somebody that tried to disable you. When I say disabled, they wanted you disabled, like mentally challenged, so that you would have to take this person back out of necessity. God's never going to put you in a position where it's a necessity to be with somebody that doesn't want the best for you or can't provide any type of spiritual connection. This energy of the wounded healer, you've passed through that already. You've been the wounded healer for a while now, and you're turned into a warrior. And this is why this person's going to be wounded. Like, they're going to be permanently disabled. They may not be able to go back to work, which is going. And this is why, I do feel like this person offered something up. Maybe they offered up this karmic energy. They definitely want your soul, but they know that they can't have that because would have to go through God, and God's not going to allow that to happen. So then they're going to be very much so in the energy of needing to persevere through a bunch of different hurdles. You have an Ace of Swords protecting this Wheel of Fortune. This person is just very greedy. They want to have all of the best new iPhones and whatever other shit that people want to pursue. They want the best of the best. And they feel like they could have that with you, but they also feel like that you may not want that. And so they're going to have to convince you. Like, if you have to change somebody else to be with them, then don't be with that person. Like, you should be with people that you already love and care about and are compatible with, and that you don't feel like you have to change. Because you cannot change somebody else. And you can do witchcraft on them. You can do whatever you want to them, but you cannot change somebody else. You can only change yourself. So people need to understand. This guy, the trickster pastor, literally went around lying. Look at this judgment about owning your soul. It's just a ridiculous shit. He tried to put you in a box, like a Saturn box. This fucking, yes, I broke out of the Saturn box. Ragnarok, it was like a couple of weeks ago, and I got a message, and I was like, oh, the Most High God did something with that Saturn box. I don't know what it was, but it was something good. I feel like this is like literally judgment being called down on this person because they tried to disable you, like in some type of way, which is basically trying to take away your protection and your intuition and the group of people that support you, so that you would be outcasted or some shit like that. And then you would come back to this person. It was a no. You know that this person has this planned. Like, if they were ever to get back with you or get around you again or to befriend you, they would immediately work back on the plan of stabbing you in the back 10 times, tried to blind your intuition. That's exactly it. And that's why they were attacking the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, because the crown chakra has to do with your connection to God. And the third eye chakra has to do with your awareness and your psychic sight and your senses. This King of Wands in the reverse that we're talking about here, a really icky feeling that I get from this person. But yeah, they're very controlling, overbearing, and quick to anger in interpersonal relationships and at work, judgmental and intolerant of others, lifestyles and opinions, ignorant, closed to new ideas, prefers to maintain the status quo, prejudice and rigid. This person creates conflict and unhappiness for you. Yes, it is unbelievably, impossibly foolish. I agree with that. But this person's extremely vain. Yeah, you're too strong for this. Your protection is too strong to be removed by anything other than the Most High God. And the Most High God's never going to do that. I was literally having a dream where I was being sucked up into a UFO, and Nicki Minaj's Starship song was playing. And I feel like there was something above that UFO that was actually manipulating that. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like multiple layers of manipulation. And it wasn't a bad feeling, like being sucked up into the UFO, but whatever was above that was some type of box. And it wasn't a tesseract, but it was some type of box. More like a lament configuration or something like that. But yeah, this person is like literally very prejudiced and very like, they really look down on people that they feel have less than them. And this person doesn't like to donate. They're not charitable and they're not really kind. That's a great prayer, Nurkarim. Absolutely. I pray that you guys get somebody that is the best thing for you. This Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like this is, why is this a group of men? This is kind of weird. There's this superficial person, somebody's who extremely is driven. This, Knight in the reverse is somebody that's a workaholic. They're obsessed with success, financially secure, stubborn and argumentative, relentless, consistently pessimistic. I feel like this is all one person. No sense of humor, doesn't believe in wasting time, hard on himself, well educated and opinionated. This person doesn't understand where your strength comes from. If they knew that your strength came from the Most High God, they would not try you in this type of way. They would tread carefully, because you can overpower this person just by saying a prayer. And that like this person could do as much witchcraft as they feel they need to do. It's never going to overpower your natural protection that comes from God. And this 10 of Pentacles, this influence, this importance that you have, is yours. This is also talking about, like planning for long-term gain, no quick returns, material success, right? Conventional wealth building methods, investing in the stock market. This person could have tried to get your abilities stripped from you, like your abilities and whatever income you have coming in. They were definitely at first trying to do witchcraft on this 10 of Pentacles and this Wheel of Fortune, but it's definitely backfired. These people will not be moving forward with that. The 2 of Wands, this is showing me that you have creative growth and you have vision. You actually have the ability to see what creative ideas are needed for success. These other people are just waiting to see what you come up with. I also am getting that somebody's waiting to see if you're in a relationship or if you're going to get in a relationship. My God. But yeah, whatever creative ideas you have, write them down, because you're getting these downloads for a reason. And if you have a premonition, believe the premonition. You never want to find out that your premonition was correct by not listening to it, okay? The World. So yeah, I definitely will never tell people what to do and what not to do. So, but I don't get a good feeling from whoever this Virgo energy is that you're just talking about, Demita. But I will never tell you what to do because that's not my place. But yeah, I get, so there's something that this person's hiding from you. So this world card, this is talking about you getting your goals achieved. This is also you being on social media and mixing with other people, meeting other people. Maybe you're on a gaming service or a gaming site. Whatever this is, you're bringing your energy to other people, and you're creating a legitimate community and family. This is basically what you're doing with your work. And this is your spiritual work, you staying up on your shadow work, your cleansing, all of that. All of those things are going to help your life. And again, we only need spiritual tools until we don't need them anymore. You want to eventually get to a point where you never have to sage, where you're not drawing in entities and shit like that. We all want to heal to the point where we never have to go through these experiences again. But, you know, you might as well use a spiritual tool or an ability while you have it. And you do have an ability to make money here. I feel like there could be new business ideas coming in. Yeah, this will be a success as long as you follow up on your premonition. Yes, your premonition's always correct. Good. I'm glad that you're writing your ideas down when it comes to you, because it's going to bring you recognition and success. Point blank, period. That was always part of your destiny. This person knows that, though. They want to be seen as somebody, and they felt like they were somebody when they were around you. And now that they're not around you, well, they may be around you in a stalking way, but now that they're not up in your face around you, they feel like they've lost a star quality. They feel like you've taken something from them, straight up. You have not taken nothing from this person. Anything from this person. Sorry. You have not taken anything from this person. Okay. So them thinking that, like, that's a worry that they have, that you've taken something. All you did was take your energy with you. That's all I'm seeing that you took. So this person was playing in your energy and playing in your face. Yeah. They were creating a lot of arguments and a lot of fights over basically nothing, trying to get other people to turn against you. These people, this person is all, they're about to be betrayed by the police. Like, it's seriously, if you have to report this person, if they send any type of thing to your house again, I have been straight up traumatized by people sending witchcraft to my old place where I used to live, and putting witchcraft outside of the house, making fucking rock circles and doing all this evil eye bullshit. Someone keeps attacking your solar plexus. But yeah, those people were fucked up, straight up fucked up for doing that. All that witchcraft outside my house. That was fucked up. But it's just, you know, it's like, I guess this stuff goes on everywhere. I thought it was special to my condition, to my situation, but it wasn't. This shit is actually happening to a lot of people. And I don't know if it was like they were really doing the witchcraft, or if they were just placing the evidence of witchcraft outside my house. I think that one person tried it. And that's when I started, because to be honest, I've always been psychic, but I never believed like in curses. At first, I didn't believe in curses. I didn't believe in a lot of stuff. Okay. And then through my personal experience with it, because I had these neighbors that were cursing me and using voodoo and shit while going to church on Sunday. Literally. Fucking weirdos, man. That's how I started to learn about witchcraft, because it was being done to me. So then I had to create a system of how to remove it and undo it. And I'm glad that I still have that system, but I don't burn candles anymore. I've evolved to the point where I can clear it with my mind. I don't have to go into burning a candle or anything like that. But yeah, you know, it's like I use the spiritual tools until I don't need them anymore. When I used to do readings for my clients, I would just sit there with a piece of paper and write down all this information. I wouldn't even use cards. So I use cards because you guys like them and they help create a story, but the information is going to come out the way it's going to come out, regardless of whatever the cards are doing. Yeah. But you know what? I'm glad that I went through it, because now I can actually counsel other people on it. And I feel like until you've gone through it, you can't really explain explain it. So I had to go through it in a way. That's why God allowed it. But now that I've gone through it, it's not being allowed anymore. Like, people may try it, but it's not going to have the effect. Yes, I didn't believe, you didn't believe either until exactly. I did not. I was like, what? I thought it was all bullshit. Like, just stuff that people say. Death. Literally, I thought it was death and the moon. I thought that evil eye and all that shit was like total bullshit until I actually had it done on me. And I was like, oh my God, no freaking way. So this death and moon energy is not for you. This is literally, this person has hidden enemies that they don't see. There are forces working against this person from coming back into your life. And that's why they need to come correct or not at all. And I would just say not at all, because this person's not prepared to go through the amount of shadow work that it would take for them to come back correctly into your life. Yeah, no, you guys are definitely protected by the spiritual realm and in the physical. Like I said, this chariot energy, for the first time in a long time, I haven't gotten a bad vibration off of this. But I did feel that this person was trying to use witchcraft over the police to manipulate them into coming for the wrong people and to not persecuting them. This is going to ultimately backfire in such a bad way on them. That's why, yes, God's small g and archangel protect you. Exactly. Yeah. It's wonderful. Oh, and a mermaid did save your life as a kid. I absolutely believe that. I definitely have ancestors that are mermaids or bloodline relatives. But yeah, I always feel that energy like around me, the energy of water. So this 6 of Wands, I was also picking up on yesterday that somebody was trying to use water magic, but again, they were trying to drown somebody. I feel like somebody's been trying to unalive another person with witchcraft, and they're not having a success with whatever this death and the moon energy is. They like could have made a voodoo doll of somebody or something similar to that, and then some type of effigy, and then they're holding it underwater. This is going to backfire on them. I don't know why. Like, if these people do spells and then the spells don't work and then they do more of the same spell, that's kind of insane to continue to do spell work when you're not seeing it work. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't think there's a spell that's just, oh, will unalive any person. I don't believe in that. But again, I have seen people be unalive with spell work, but it's a lot of other things that are the conditions. Shrek is epic. Yeah. A lot of other things that are conditions as to why that had happened. The 6 of Swords, these people are facing, they're going to be facing, like I said, ankle monitor or whatever, but they're going to be facing, some type of judgment, because this is like them being put in a lawsuit. And then also it talks about unwanted marriage proposals. This person, is definitely got a karmic that wants to be with them, to the point where they're going to put this person under some type of witchcraft. Yeah, dealing with the aftermath of their problem drains their energy because they weren't using their energy. They were trying to use yours. Wow, that's awesome. I love Indiana Jones. Straight up, one of my favorite movies as a kid. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you. I love mermaids. They're so cute. Some of them are kind of scary, but most of them, I mean, it's a whole world down there. But yeah, this is like trying to use this is literally what I want to give the analogy of this water magic is trying to use water magic on like a mermaid, somebody that can breathe underwater. You could have a very large lung capacity. That's what I just heard. Okay, is there anything else that they need to know, Spirit, about this situation? Yeah, there is a Queen of Pentacles. This is the karmic that they are with. This is somebody that is also driven by material objects and stuff like that. They don't want to see you come into fame and recognition for the work that you do. This person wants to do whatever you do for a living. If this is writing a book, if this is dancing, if this is singing, this karmic energy, because this man still wants to be around you or wants to be you. I get a lot of copycat energy here. but they basically want to do whatever you're doing, but they were not anointed to do whatever it is that you're doing. And so this person, this female energy is opinionated. They're a psychic vampire. They're a witch. Yeah, they take without giving, gives only when something is to be gained. She is strictly materialistic outlook on life. That's why she keeps fueling this person to be materialistic and to only focus on like brands and clothes and tags and stupid shit like that. And they actually get some type of feeling of fulfillment from that, which I think is a sickness unto itself. Yeah, massive glitch. I don't know what causes that. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, this female energy, this karmic, is going through a lot financially. They're struggling to keep up. Like whatever it is that maybe you look bougie to these people. I don't know. I don't think that you do, but I think that you guys are very humble people. But this person is trying to maintain the status quo. They're trying to keep up with someone. But they can't, because this person doesn't have what it takes. They're not anointed, and it's not their path to walk your path, point blank, period. You look like Jon Snow. Oh my gosh, I love Jon Snow. That's so funny. I loved the king. Well, actually, I like the second. They have a new it's not a season, but it's like they have a couple of seasons of the new Game of Thrones. I freaking love the old one, but I like the new one even better because there's more dragons in it. I'm like such a dragon person. I love dragons. I ride them almost every night in my dreams. So yeah, this female energy is, it says be suspicious of this woman. She like wants to dress like your person. I mean, this is kind of a weird copycat energy, but this is what's fueling this person to be very materialistic. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person also sleeps with another. She's getting money to give to somebody that's already in jail. So she basically has, these people have holes in their pockets. That's why they want to come back. This person's got emotional problems, cannot commit, has no discipline. This is why this person's in jail right now. They anger easily, brash, cocky attitude, appears successful, but that is an act. Keeps dark secrets, can be extremely cruel and abusive, promises a relationship, but leaves after he gets what he wants. Charming, but superficial. So this person needs money to give. And again, she's trying to change by stealing from you or mimicking you. She's trying to change her finances so that she'll gain an income like what you're about to gain, so that then she can give it to this person that's in jail. Wow. So it could be that somebody has a scam going on from in jail, working with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse to try to take somebody's finances or to steal their identity or to pretend to be them and rack up credit in your name, taking out loans and shit like that. This person is so stupid. They feel like because they have a VPN app that they're not going to get caught. Dude, there are programs that can overcome the VPN thing. And definitely this person's been watched. They're being watched. This person, look at this. This person is dealing with a custody case as well. This Page of Wands fell on the ground. This is this person's child. Okay, she could have had a baby with this masculine that's in jail. And then literally the Knight of Swords, this person's not taking care of their children. They're going to have somebody come down really hard on them. Literally really hard on them about not taking care of their children. Like what in the hell? And also this karmic is trying to convince like your ex or somebody that used to be your friend that they're the father of this child, and they are not. It's this Knight of Wands in the reverse that's in jail. That's the father. Wow. All right, let's get a conclusion. So somebody from somebody very aggressive is going to be putting this person's child in jail because again of this negligent parent. You may receive some good news about this, about some type of offer coming in from the universe, or some type of offer coming in love-wise for you. You may literally get a message from somebody. Yay. This person is going to end up in jail. So I would just suggest that, you guys continue to go with God, continue to stay close to the Most High, and know that these people, through their actions and their intentions, whatever they have planned for you is not going to be successful. Whatever court case they have tried to bring up, or whatever false reports, whatever this magic that they were doing on the police, this was unsuccessful. I feel like somebody just wants to stop you from doing this light work that you're doing, point blank, period. They don't want you either starting it, and they want to put a stop or an ending to it. This person also wanted you to be judged, and you're not being judged. You could feel like you're being judged, you guys. You could feel it is messy. You could feel like you're being judged, but I can promise you this is somebody else's energy. That's not God. You will know. If you were being judged by God, you would freaking know, okay? Oh, exactly. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, God plays matchmaker for sure. This chariot energy, like I said, if there was anything sent to your vehicle, I feel like somebody doesn't want you to be able to move around. It's in the spirit, but it's translating to the physical world. Also, somebody doesn't want you getting like a new car. These are really weird wishes they're sending up to the universe. It's like, who the fuck cares if you get a new car or not? Like, yay, if you do. If you don't, it's okay. You know, I do feel like you should have whatever you want, because you guys are doing, and I love that poem, Ragnarok. That was so cute. I do feel like you guys, because of the work you're doing and the fame and public recognition you're getting, I do feel like you should have whatever you want. But you getting what you want is not at the expense of this other person. So they need to stop involving themselves in your energy unless they're going to do right and try to come to you, like, right. This person has been trying to remove your protection, the protection that God gives you. Tell me how that's possible. It's not. They're trying to remove your protection so they can be the ones spinning this wheel of fortune. If this person was allowed to get near your wheel of fortune, which they're not, they would spin it and have bad luck because it's not for them. This is your wheel of fortune. It's got your name on it. Literally. It's also like a good time for you guys to begin new projects. And literally, this project could be cutting out people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and using your intuition to do that, because it can be extremely detrimental if you have a friend or a lover that is working against you. And so you've got a community that's here supporting you, a collaboration. Yeah, exactly. When you have God loving you and supporting you, no one can stop you. This Ace of Cups is yours no matter what. No, whether you pursue this light work or not, God is still going to be here to love you. This is what this person doesn't understand. That's why they're not going to be able to take anything from you. This Eight of Wands energy is a major crossroads because you guys are inheriting a star trait or quality. And I also feel like it's the new age of Aquarius. And so these people just don't really have a place in your life anymore. And they have realized that you are valuable and how great you are too late. It's too late for them. Exactly. God would be like, you're sorry. Yeah, right. These people are carrying lots of burdens. Oh, I like that. Seriously, breaking Saturn's clock. Yeah, literally. And I do feel that. I did feel this. There was a shift that happened. I was like, what the hell? I don't know what happened, but something happened with that. All right, you guys, thank you for making it to the ending of this reading. I appreciate you guys for being here. Know that this crazy person is not going to succeed in whatever they have planned, okay? All right, you guys, please like the video, hit the notification bell, make sure you're subscribed, all that good stuff. I'm sending you guys lots of love and air hugs, okay? Peace be with you. I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Have a good day, you guys. Happy Tuesday. Go write poems. I love those. Those are so cute and awesome. So I really like that. I like reading poetry, and some people's poetry is not that good, but I still like to read it. But yours is actually really good. So I would continue. I would literally work on a book of poetry, Ragnarok. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. All right, you guys. Peace be with you. Have a good day. Enjoy your day. Bye.